Someone said, you did what? So, someone went gossiping, okay, about a certain type of situation. And whoever this is that they're gossiping to, they're telling this person, I don't think that you understand. Telling him or her that you play right into his or her hand. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday to all. I'm your girl, Fufa Goddess 1111, and I'm back with some more messages. Let's see what we have going on here. What is the messages here that the collective needs to know at this time in regards to this person? It's like you outsmarted someone, okay? That's exactly what happened here in this situation. You outsmarted someone. And I feel like someone is trying to, whoever this is that went through a similar experience, they're trying to put someone like on game and let this person know that, listen, I don't think you understand how detrimental this can be to you or to a current situation. But I feel like whoever this person is, they may not even care. You know, it's like whoever this person is, they want something to go down. It's like they wanted you to react. They wanted you to do something, and that's exactly what's happening. So let's see what we have. The Eight of Swords. Yeah. Because this can be someone that's in some type of bondage here, okay? This is someone that's in the energy of feeling like they are like in a bad mental state first and foremost, and they're feeling like they're bound or stuck to a situation here. Also, you guys, I ask that you come through hitting the like button to support the platform. I greatly appreciate that if you guys will. Okay, anyone that is a repetitive viewer and a potential subscriber, go ahead on and subscribe to the channel. Now, we would love to have you here as a part of the Winning Team family. Okay, so whoever this person is, they are feeling like, listen, either way it go, I am stuck, I am trapped, I am in bondage. I just saw angel number 222, or spirit say not that one, this one. Look at this, the devil. Look, spirit say not this one, that one. So we have the devil energy here, okay? Yeah, somebody is feeling bound to a situation. And as you can see, the chains is here and things of that nature, right? Somebody is feeling like they're stuck to a situation with someone here. So it's like either way it goes, this is someone that feels like if they wouldn't have did that, they would have been stuck. And if they did this, you know, either way it go, this is someone that did not see their way out of a situation without being stuck or bound to one situation or the other is what I'm getting here, okay? But someone is telling this person, you really messed up. I feel like this is someone that really underestimated you. Whoever this person is, I feel like they can be someone that heavily underestimated you and your ability to get something done or to do something or get the job done. And I feel like they're realizing that they really dropped the ball on the situation here. Look at this, the high priestess, because this is someone that thought that they can come up against a high priestess energy, someone that knows. This is like that she who knows energy. And the number 11 is on top of here. You are someone that is very in tune with the divine. You are someone that received messages, downloads, messages from the universe. You see the stars and the moon in the universe. You receive messages in a dream state. You are someone that's not to be played around with. I feel like whatever this is that you are doing, you are being very strategic about it. This is a very strategic move on your end, Winning Team. I feel like you are playing offense and defense in this situation, Winning Team. What do we have? Look, the Page of Wands. Okay? The Page of Wands. I don't know. Someone may not care about something because they may feel like whatever type of other situation this is, that the love is not there. Whoever this person is with the swords, they could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Capricorn, and this is divine feminist energy. And whoever this other person is could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, some type of way here. Okay? I feel like whoever this other person is very immature. But this is someone that was just trying to do something to win at all costs. You know, they wanted to outdo you or outbeat you. I feel like this is someone that really craves like attention. Whoever this person is, they really crave attention, collective. And it's like maybe they can get some type of attention, but it dissolves real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like it evaporates, after a while. Like then they don't really have any type of motion, is what I'm getting here. What we have, yep, the hangman here in the reverse. So someone here feels like whoever this person is, they could have love bombed them in some type of way here, okay? And it's like they thought they wanted to submit or surrender to this connection, but they decided not to. Okay, yeah, look, we are the Five of Swords here. Because somebody tried to come up against, and it came out in the reverse. Somebody tried to come up against this High Priestess energy, but you going undefeated, winning team. You are going undefeated in the situation here. Someone here could be born on the 5th, or someone could be born on the 11th. Okay? You are going undefeated here, collective. May 11 could be significant as well. Yeah, look, the Five of Cups energy, whoever this devil energy is, it's like they wanted you to be in some type of regret. They wanted you to feel hopeless. They wanted you to be stuck in like a shoulda, coulda, woulda energy. They wanted you to be alone. Somebody felt like, they really succeeded with taking someone away from you, is what I'm getting here. But it's like, now when you coming up against the High Priestess is going undefeated. The High Priestess is not about to sit in the energy of, you know what I'm saying, like stressing and, hurting and crying and moping and drowning in their sorrow. I feel like this person had you completely messed up. You can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone really had you messed up here. Look at this. We got the Fool energy. Yeah. Someone is ready to take a leap of faith. The Fool keep coming out. Someone saw that you still managed to take a leap of faith, that whatever they did or thought that they were doing, it didn't do anything to you, collective. And now this person is feeling bothered because they feel like someone want to take a leap of faith in your direction. They feel like someone is playing directly into your hand, like giving you the ammo that you really need, collective. And this person is, or this person did, right? It could be a is or did type of situation here. Because I feel like whoever this other person is, they trying to pretend like they know, or they made some type of mistake. They knew exactly what they were doing because they know who you are. Okay? This is someone that knows who you are, collective. If they never knew before, they know who you are now. And you are sitting here in this High Priestess energy and this Divine Feminine energy. This person know exactly who you are. Okay? And I feel like what's happening is they want to give you what you want. Okay? And this is someone that knows that you are very intelligent. They've learned that, just from watching you or just for spending time with you. They've learned that, and they know that you are not coming to play at all with them. It's like you are so different from the rest, and the rest could be anyone else. You are so different from others, collective. So this person know, I feel like someone here is kind of afraid. It's like you got this devil energy shook because they know that whatever transpired, it's like they can sense that it's gonna be something bigger than, what it really is right now. They just know that something is brewing. They know that something is coming, collective. We got 90 viewers in the chat, and we got 16 likes. The Matt Not Mathin' collective. The Matt Not Mathin' winning team. And I know sometimes we have a tendency to forget to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? So to support the platform. But it is my duty to remind you, because sometimes we could get caught up in a message like, oh yeah, I know what this is about. Look at this. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay? Someone is taking a leap of faith from a Queen of Wands in the reverse. And I did tell you what the Page of Wands energy is. This is someone that's coming off as very mature. They could have been fiery at some point, but that quickly dissipated. It quickly evaporated. This person don't have any emotion anymore, and someone is looking at you like you still got the juice, you still got the sauce, whoever you are, man or woman. Okay, so they're trying to move away from whoever this individual is, collective. But what it looks like is this person already took some type of leap of faith. They already did with the food energy being here. It's like they feel like they are being guided out of a situation here with this devil energy. What we have, look, the Six of Pentacles. They're being guided out of this situation because of, I feel like this devil wanted someone to stop giving into you. Whoever this Queen of Wands is in the reverse, that's in this devil energy, they wanted this person to stop giving to you or to not give to you at all. But I don't think this person understood that infuriated someone. Okay? And so this person just may have, you know, gave you what you wanted because you was already in the know. Okay, someone here could be a Scorpio. Look at this robe on this divine feminine, this high priestess. There's a scorpion on her robe in gold. Okay, let me tell you something. A Scorpio is not gonna miss. I don't care. I do not care if they're low vibrational, you know, high. They gonna see it, they gonna know it, they gonna feel it, because that was a gift that was given to them to go deep. And if this is someone that was in this devil energy trying to be dark, they don't know that a Scorpio really can see best in the dark. You know, the Scorpio really see best at nighttime. You know what I'm talking about, collective? And I don't really feel like whoever this person is knew who they were trying to come up against. And that's the reason why you're going undefeated. You were able to see what was happening in the dark, how someone was trying to get someone else to be in this dark demonic energy when it came down to you out of jealousy. So I feel like they could be having a conversation with this person, telling this person, I don't think you knew what you just did or what you just done, because someone here been watching you. Someone here been stalking you. Look at this, the Nine of Wands energy. They tried to have you in this wounded warrior energy. They wanted to see you cry and mope around and feel like, you know, they were the victor over you. That day never happened. Because I feel like this is someone that's checking for you on a daily basis, collective, and you may not even know who this person is. Okay? Maybe you didn't even want to know whoever this individual is, whoever this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is. Okay, or they can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well, with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands being in the reverse. You would never check in for them, ever, still to this day. Okay, I feel like, especially if you're a Scorpio, okay, I know for certain, I can speak on this Scorpio right here. I never stalk nobody. You know, I don't care about who somebody with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to check up on you. I'm not about to watch your life. I'm not about to see what you got going on, because I don't really care enough to do so. Right? And I feel like, you know, whoever this is, they didn't think that, because they know that they on your trail. This is someone that knows that, you know, they watch every single thing that you do. So they feel like the energy is reciprocal, but that's not the case. Okay? That's not the case at all. You not checking for them at all, because you know that they don't have more motion than you. It don't matter what they do. You know, these are energies that need help with certain things, and you are out here single-handedly, you know, holding things down by yourself. There is no comparison. Okay? This is like the help, collective. All right? And they're mad because somebody did something, and they know that you are very smart. From watching you, they know this. You didn't have to tell them a word. You didn't have to say anything to whoever this is. Okay? I feel like you're not troublesome. You know, you don't start any drama unbeknownst to you. You know, you, as far as you're concerned, you know, you are not the one that's causing any drama, but you are. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just deemed you to be a problem because they're insecure about you. They're concerned about you, collective, because you're the one that someone can't seem to forget. You're the one that someone is always comparing them to. You're the one that someone is always bringing up. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like you causing trouble and you don't even know about it. Okay, look at this. Justice. Yeah, and somebody thought that they was going to receive some type of justice. Okay, but I feel like that justice is coming to you. Justice in the reverse. Okay? Imagine someone trying to deal you an injustice and thinking that, they're going to receive justice from a certain type of situation. It don't work like that. Okay, look at this. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here is receiving nothing but bad news about something. And it has something to do with finances here. Someone could have got with someone for finances here. They could have felt like this person was the answer, because they had this and it was up, but this person could have a whole drug problem or some type of problem that this person didn't know about. Somebody could have received something by luck or by chance, collective. They've been lying to someone here about their status, okay, what they do for work. All of it's a lie, and everything everything is unfolding. Someone here is finding out they went towards the Wicked Witch of the West. Someone last name could be West. First name, middle name. It could stay on the west side. Something is going on. You got to get to this person going west. I don't know. But they thought that something was going to pay off. They didn't know that somebody here was like an Inspector Gadget. You remember Inspector Gadget, collective? Someone found out about this person and what they really was doing behind the scenes. And this could be someone that was bragging and boasting about this person. Giving them false credentials. They was giving them false credit, collective. And now they sitting somewhere feeling crazy because they are bound to this person in some type of way. Do you know why the fool came out? Because this person got fooled, collective. And they took this leap of faith towards someone. I really want to scream. They took this leap of faith towards the Queen of Wands energy. They took a leap of faith towards the Queen of Wands energy in the reverse, and this person don't got no motion. Everything then dried up. Like, if, just say for instance, that a fire starts, right? You're going to have all kind of people rushing in to put that fire out, right? This is how fast something started and something ended for someone, and now they're on demon time as a result. Well, I can't really show that. They're on demon time as a result, collective. And now they trying to keep this person bound. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want this person to move around, but somebody is like, wait a minute. Like, this is not what you said. Imagine somebody still going off of words in 2025. What someone said. Listen, if you don't got something in black and white, you know what I'm saying? If something is not written down, then it becomes like a civil matter. You know what I'm saying? Like your word against theirs. You know what I'm talking about? Then that's something totally different, because people don't even really take anything civil serious. You know what I'm talking about? It's either criminal and on up. They don't even take this type of matter seriously. So someone here really thought that they were going to try to deflect this energy onto you, or make someone think that, this was all you, or, they were the better person or the better version for this person. This person is going through it with this person. They thought they was about to receive some type of equal give and take. This person ain't have nothing but enough to give them, and once that ran out, everything fell on someone here. Look at this. You already knew. You already knew. Look how you sitting. This is the reason why you didn't budge, because you already in the know. You already in the know. And they tried to defeat you. Defeat who? Was your energy. That's how you sitting like, You know what I'm saying? Like, defeat who? In your mind, you know how the stars move you, like, this too shall pass. Whatever this is that they think they doing. And I feel like that's exactly what happened here. Yeah, somebody here really played into your hand, or they gave you the ammo that you needed because they know what you're going to do with it. And for many of you, what you're going to do with it is you're going to tap into Street Fighter mode, and you're going to finish whoever this is for thinking that they can come up against a high priestess, someone that have the knowledge, someone that's a chosen one, and just for thinking that, you know, they had the ability to be able to take someone from you, or, you know what I'm saying, like, try to, you know, make someone forget about you. I feel like just because of that, you know what I'm saying, it don't have nothing to do with what happened, what went on, who was with who. It has everything to do with you. And somebody played into your hand, and now someone is furious because they found out that either you knew something or somebody gave you something that you actually needed. They know that they're done. Because whoever this is, they're like a con person. They like a schemer. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how they even get, this how they got with this person. Scheming. You know what I'm saying? This is someone that stays scheming, collective. I feel like they really had someone believing that they was someone that they were not. They really had someone believing that they were the true high priestess, and that, you know, they were so bougie and high level. That is not the case, and someone learned this, okay? And the reason why someone is now trying to give you what you want is because they respect the fact that you are you, okay? You are someone that's original. You may be someone that have two modes, you know. And just to give a small example, maybe you know how to dress it up and dress it down, or you act accordingly. You know what I'm talking about? It all depends on what it is. Somebody is respecting that more than like someone pump flexing, pretending to be someone that they were not. They're not even receiving any type of justice, okay? They're not even receiving any type of justice here. The universe is working with you, baby. Mm-hmm. And for your pain and suffering, because I feel like it may not have anything to do with this individual, but whoever this person is that you were dealing with, you could have went through periods of pain and suffering from whatever this person was doing to you. So it's like, listen, baby, if you with this person, you together, you going down together. And that's just the bottom line. That's how you may be looking at this situation. Like, you're not sparing none. Okay? You're not sparing none. I feel like you definitely been very quiet, collective, but people don't understand the power of silence. Okay? They don't really understand the power of silence. And I feel like the reason why, I feel like not the reason why, I feel like these energies been trying to figure you out. Okay? Wanting to know what you thinking, what you gonna do. Okay? How you gonna do it? And every time they called what you were gonna do, they were wrong. They were wrong. So now they shook, okay? They don't know how you coming, collective. But they better know that you coming, though. They better know that, right? And I don't feel like this is anything that you're doing to be malicious. You doing what's right. Imagine that. Imagine you sitting there in silence to make sure your next move is your best move, and that you were being guided to do, you know what I'm saying, what you were doing. So in that silence, you know, came obedience. Like, you decided to be obedient and let the divine, the universe, guide you in the direction you needed to go in, so that you wouldn't make the wrong choice or the wrong move. And that's why whatever this is gonna work. Okay? Listen to me. It's gonna work. For some of you, it already worked. For others of you, this is something that's up and coming. It's gonna work. For some of you, you're going through it right now. It's working. You understand? I just saw 2444. Something is working here. So something could also be ending in the situation here, because somebody is like, listen, I can't catch a break. You know, they was expecting something to come in. They was expecting something to come in, collective, but it wasn't gonna happen with this person. No, no. Everything that happened by divine design. Okay, somebody thought they lucked up and found someone or found the one for them. No, baby. You were always playing in the divine's hand. You were always going. This is like a universal setup. You know what I'm talking about? And somebody here fell for it. They fell for it. Look at this. The universe came out to guide this person in a certain type of direction here, collective. And they went that way. They went that way, thinking that it was their time. No, baby. No, baby. You know the universe is in sync with divine feminine, the goddess of the moon energy. How can you ever think the universe will betray one of its own for you, and you moving wrong against one of his own? Make that make sense? But this is someone that thought that, oh, you know, it's my time, is the universe doing this? Baby, what? Look at this. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Hey, what you mean? Somebody thought they was receiving wish fulfillment. It was a whole setup. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Listen to me. And the universe set it up, baby. Okay? Thank you so much, Gina. May return to you many-fold. Thank you, sweets. Okay? Imagine that. Imagine someone thinking that the universe was going to allow them to try to do something to you or to try to shit on you in any type of way. But this is what someone thought. They were sold on this. Listen, whoever this is, they were sold on you were not the one, because this person was telling them that. And then the way that things were going, they took the bait, collective, and now they're suffering. They're in misery. Okay? Do you know what it's like to be miserable? Okay? In a situation that you thought was to better you? Imagine that. I mean, that'll be any one of us, right? We think we going into a situation and, you know, it's the best situation for us. And then when we get there, it's some BS. And it's like, what just happened here? But whatever this person chose, since they were so happy and so quick to go and choose it, they stuck right here. This is the first one out. They're stuck in bondage. Okay? This is somebody that's losing their cool. Actually, they really could be on the brink of having a mental break. I don't even feel like this person know who they are anymore, collective. But they do know that whatever they did, what they had in mind. And that was to try to hurt you or have you in the energy of a woman scorned or a man scorned. And it did not work. It did not work. But they really thought that it was going to work. This is somebody that really thought that whatever this is was going to work against you. What do we have? The Star in the reverse. Some Aquarius energy. Yep. And these other energies that's involved could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Libra energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy on the Aquarius with the Star in the reverse. Heavy on the Libra energy too, with that being in the reverse. I mean, all these energies were trying to work against you in some type of way. Okay, they thought that it was going to finish you in Street Fighter mode. They thought you were going to be done, collective. And now they all watching you somewhere with their damn mouth open. Like, their mouths are open, okay? It's like they got to pick that ish up off the ground, collective. Okay? Like, god damn. Look at this. The Tower. I can't make it up. Baby, listen. Okay? The Tower. They're all having Tower moments. Look at this. Then I said they had to pick that ish up off the ground. Look at all this. Look at all these extra arms. They have to pick their face up. That's what's happening here. 2929. Okay? Someone could be born on the 29th. That's also broken down to 11. They had to pick their face up. Look at this. Because of the way that you redeemed yourself. After this person caused you pain, you never denying that. But the shake back is real. You say, you know what? I know who I am. And I know what I can do. and you stood on that. You slept on it, and you hopped up, collective. You hopped up out the bed and put your swag on. You hopped up out the bed and turned your freaking swag on. Okay, and I don't care how old you are. You're never too old to be swagged out, baby. And I'm talking about not just, as far as like attire. I'm talking about mind, body, soul. Because you still got a smile on your face. Okay? You still got a smile on your face, and you still making it do what it do. They ain't never think that you was gonna be able to be on this type of wave. And now somebody is sitting here looking at you, drooling by the freaking mouth. Okay? Whoever this person is that you were dealing with, because how dare I underestimate, someone that I was with for real. Like, now they telling somebody that I was with this person, like was is the key word. Don't let me find out this person trying to take credit for who you are. I mean, they were the catalyst for your change, but the credit belongs to you. Like I said, the name stays with me. The credit belongs to you because you're the one that decided to do the work. You're the one that decided to not be defeated by circumstances. You're the one that said, listen, whatever is happening for me in my life right now, this is what's supposed to be happening. You looked at things in a realistic manner, in a realistic way. And then that's how you were able to be redeemed and proceed. And now you are forced to be reckoned with. And all these energies see it. And they sick behind you. They sick behind you, collective. Here we go. Look at this. Temperance, baby. They watching you pour into your own cup, man or woman, without any help. The help you got is universal, baby. It's divine. It's spiritual. They don't even see your help. So in hindsight, they see you as, someone that's doing it alone. But you're not doing it alone. But they don't believe that, you're not doing it alone. Or they believe that you're doing it alone. Nah, it's a power force that's behind you. You got the divine backing you up. Now they want to blame whatever you doing or wherever you at on magic, on voodoo, and you a witch or you a warlock and this, that, and the third. They still trying to throw dirt on your name, collective, saying that that's the reason why you making it and da 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 da, right? But no, baby. What you did was you went inward. Something these energies will never do. They don't even know how to start. They can't even look at the man or the woman in the mirror. You understand what I'm talking about? These energies duck the mirror, collective. They don't really look in the mirror. They don't even care no more. They're just like, oh yeah, you said it's cute. You said it's nice. Okay, good. I'm good with that. Because they're scared of the mirror. Because every time they look in the mirror, they see a demon. They see what lies within. Okay? And that's what's happening here. They see you, everything flourishing. You know what I'm saying? You in your harvest season for sure. You pouring into your cup. You stylish. You know what I'm talking about? You not asking nobody for nothing. You're not giving nobody nothing. Let's add that. You don't have anything to give to nobody that you know was working against you, wanting to see you down. But that don't mean that you're not doing your charitable work. That don't mean that you're not doing that. You're going to always do that. And that's the reason why you're able to be in an energy that you're in. All that other stuff don't matter. As long as you're doing your charitable work, no matter what it is, whether you giving back, you donating clothes, food, whatever the case, do it. Whether you giving to a homeless person on the street or just anybody that may not even be homeless and your spirit telling you this person not homeless, this person wanted for drugs or whatever, that's not your problem. Do it. Trust me. Because even if they are on drugs, you could be saving somebody's life from what is called when you on drugs? Withdrawing or relapsing or not relapsing. I don't know. But you know how sometimes people be going through withdrawal and they need it. Like they need it. If not, they feel like they gonna die. You could be saving a life. You know? Instead of judging people saying, oh, they just want it for drugs. It don't matter what they want it for. You give from your heart. And that's the reason why you are in the energy of receiving. Because you don't judge people for real. And these are a whole bunch of energies that tried to judge you. And they thought they was going to defeat you or win up against you. That'll never happen. You are someone with a great heart. You know what I'm talking about, collective? You mean well, but you also stand on business. When it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you may have two modes. Although I just use like a tire for an example, I'm talking about this go way deeper than that. You also have this giving, loving side, and you also have this side that do not play no type of games. And it all depends on how you treat the collective, what side of the spectrum you're going to be on. You know? And I feel like somebody here is in the energy of saying, hey, I was safer when I was cooler with the collective. I don't like this side of the collective. I don't like this side. Because this side of you don't give a rest behind. All that caring energy, you poured it into yourself. This is what this is. Like, okay, you want to switch sides on me? Okay, let me really show you how it's done. And you poured all that love and care into you. Although that's something that you should have been doing. But you were always selfless, collective. Never selfish, always selfless. I got chills. Who are you? I'm talking about you a hell of a person. And you know exactly who you are. And I feel like that's just to let you know that the divine don't miss when you get chosen. Like when you are chosen one. He gonna tell you things that only you think about yourself, but you never say it to anyone else. Look at this. We got the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. And the reason why you are like that with these individuals, because you have nothing but bad memories. Nothing but bad memories. It's like, how you gonna try to, come into my space and try to use me, abuse me, and cross me? Like, what? I did you something? Like, and you could have been stuck right there. Like, what I ever did to you? And that's what assisted you with your level up. That's what made you say, okay, now I got to back away from you and pour everything I was pouring into you into myself. Now let me show you what I was doing for you with me. I'll be the example in this situation. You trying to say that I didn't do nothing, I didn't bring nothing to the table. Let me take it from you and pour it into me. And now you're about to see how I was treating you, and you're about to be feeling how I was feeling by pouring into you. Type shit. And that's what's happening. Now they can't believe it because they thought you were done with that. They thought you were done with that life. That's what attracted them to you in the beginning. You being someone that pour into yourself and, you know what I'm talking about? Being independent. But that was, you know how they say the same thing make you love you, make you hate you. That was the same thing that made this person tap into the energy of despise you and plotting against you and wanting to hurt you. The same things that made them love you. Imagine that. On top of all the lies and gossip from these naysayers and these nobodies that don't have no motion, don't got nothing going on, and the truth that been revealed about them. Do you know how this person feel? Do you know they really feeling foolish for listening to these people that you were absolutely correct about? They could have thought that you were being grimy and shicey and, putting bad low out, on individuals that you were connecting with. Once, they brought something back to you about what these energies revealed about you and you spoke the truth, they thought that you was hitting below the belt, and then boom, you nowhere around and they see the truth. Everything you said, that's exactly what they do, and you nowhere around. You know how foolish now they going to some energy saying you lied to me. They don't care about that because the job was to break up this connection between you and them. They did their job. You think they care about what you saying after the fact about you lied to me? You believe them. Like, make that make sense. I'm telling you, this is someone that could never take accountability. But they play it right into your hand, though. Because I feel like they did that as a courtesy, too. Because they know that they did wrong by you. They know they messed up. I'm telling you. You know what this person thinking. We got the whole high priestess energy here. They know what it's hitting for. They know that you're not easy. And they know that at the end of the day, you still not as trusting of them. Because you could have caught them trying to plot and scheme on you before trying to take your life. So you already on board with that. Yeah. It got real in the field. These energies got real grimy when it came down to you. And you ain't forget. But that's also too gonna come with consequences and repercussions. Consequences and repercussions, collective. It's not gonna go as they think it's gonna go. Okay? If they try anything ever, because you on to them already. They already tried and they didn't succeed. Okay? They already tried. And now someone is afraid because they know that God don't play about you, collective. Listen, they know this. They know that God don't play about you. Look at this, baby. Here you go coming out of your own read, 9 of Pentacles. They know God don't play about you. And you sitting somewhere in this energy, 4311, could be very significant. I'm telling you, the number 11 is very significant. You guys are in tune with the divine. And 4311 is broken down to what? 711. Okay? The 9 of Pentacles in the year 9. All of this was supposed to happen. That anything else, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo too. Sure can. And your winning season right now. Or you just someone that have everything that you were intended to have. But I feel like you got an added bonus coming. Some of you going to get a bonus on the job. Some of you, I'm telling you, you could be starting your own business. Something is going on here, okay? And you're going to succeed. Look at this. We got the Knight of Wands energy that came out here. Somebody want to try to rush in, collective, in his night energy and let you know about the passion that they have. But this came out in the reverse. Not going to happen. Someone is really shutting down the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? It don't matter if you are one. This is another one. Somebody is moving away from this individual here because they can't see past you. They don't even care. Somebody's like, listen, I don't have the collective. I can't have the collective. I don't really care for real. Look at this. 4 wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And look, that's judgment. Listen. Judgment is here. Scorpionic energy. Okay? It's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces under judgment as well. With the Nine of Cups. Somebody was working against you. Even if you are one, they were working against you, baby. A Libra, a Aquarius. Yeah. Look at this. The Sun. And look, first, we got the Strength that came out on top of the Star in the reverse. A Leo is involved too. They all going down. They gon' baby, the universe got these energies suffering, baby. They power been snatched away from them while you bask in this energy of joy. And like I say, with the Strength card, that's Leo energy. And here go the Leo energy here. You can be a Leo. Like I keep telling you, it's still one, right? And this is the example of what I've been saying. This is Leo and this is Leo. Strength in the reverse. A Leo been working against you and you can be a whole freaking Leo yourself. But you on the rise. And they're not. Someone viewing you as their happiness, complete happiness, collective. The Sun energy, I told you, they saying I don't really care about, you know, whatever this is because I really lost the most important person to me. Okay? Look at this. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They felt like that was with you. Okay? And they lost it because they were holding back from you. And this is what somebody wanted them to do for real. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, out of spite. Or this freaking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Five of Wands. They wanted this person to hold back from you. Not giving to you. Not give you anything. All this fighting and competition is like, what? Look at you. Outbeat all these energies. They walked away feeling defeated, collective. From dealing with you or trying to come for you. You single-handedly slayed all these demons. You are the demon slayer. You are officially the demon slayer. And these energies know that they were on demon time. You know, people will always tell a lie before they tell a truth. And you could be like a truth seeker, whoever you are. You stand for the truth. It is what it is. Even if it's your truth. Even if it's the painful truth. Even if it's the brutal truth. Even if the truth is you getting what you put out. You accept all that. And that's what differentiates you from these individuals. They still lie about the truth. Yeah, you demons tried to come up against the collective. And the collective still won. They don't want to admit it. You dealt with people that didn't want to be in the admittance energy all of your life. Just lying. And that's why you won't have a problem with being a loner. That's why only certain people could have access to your energy. And that may not even be a whole handful full of people. Because you understand how this works. Like, you know, like you're fake and I'm not. You know what I'm talking about? And I see that. And I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm not about to play this fake game with you. Type of ish. They've been plotting on you since the beginning and all. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else we have? Look, the Page of Cups. Now they want to apologize. Being very childish. Now they want to apologize to you on the cool. Some of you, this been happening since you were a child. You been a seer. You been in the know. You definitely could be a water sign, bro. Look at this. Your feet in the water, a fish coming out the cup. You could be a Pisces. Look at this. This is you growing up. Look. Knowing that it was something different about you in your position in this world. The world is in her freaking hand. Look at this. You knew that it was something different about you. And a whole other bunch of people knew too. Definitely heavy water. The freaking magician. See what I'm talking about? Listen. You knew that it was something different about you. You got all the tools you need. Spirit told you this early on, baby. Listen, I'll never forsake you. I'll never forsake you, and I'll always be there with you and for you. Always. All of your days. This is you as a child, then a teenager, then a grown-up. You know, your 20s, early 20s. This is you. This is you. And anyone that come up against you will be condemned. Five of Pentacles. These energies left out in the cold for coming up against somebody like you. Look at the thunder in the background. Look at the lightning. That's the Most High saying anyone that come up against you will be condemned. Like what? And then the Five of Pentacles. And then the leaves are falling. And it's bringing you right back to this season. This season. That's all memories. You understand what I'm saying? There's a jacket on here. Fall season. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what's happening here. Straight up and down, collective. Queen of Pentacles. You were always meant to be this, and they tried to take this away from you. You've been fruitful. Look at this. You a whole freaking god or goddess. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm telling you, everything around you grow. And that's why people don't be wanting to let go of you for real. Because everything grows when you are in the picture. Why you think energy's so mad at you for breaking off a relationship, a friendship? You know what I'm talking about? Any type of connection. Because everything multiplies when you are around. Collective, listen to me. I just showed you. I just showed you. Something about you was very futuristic with the Two of Wands energy. You were able to see into the future as a freaking child. You already, I'm telling you, and everybody don't have that gift. So people started trying to call you crazy for the things that you knew. But like I said, people don't like the truth. And so before they tell you the truth, they'll always tell you a lie. Like, oh, that's not me, or I didn't do that. But the whole time they thinking how you know what you know. How you knew that. How he knew that. How she knew that. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're not taking any offers. Spirit said it's your goal. Six of Wands. And you on this by yourself. You see the people that was giving you false accolades, they gone? You see that? You know, in any other traditional deck, you'll see other people around trying to give you accolades. You never wanted that. You never was an attention seeker because God already gave you what you needed early on. He already told you who you were. So that's the reason why you didn't feel like you needed to be in the energy of telling other people, you know, this is who I am and this, that, and the third. But they wanted to know. And some of you may have said it to someone before. And that's the very thing they try to use to block your destiny and to stop you. But Spirit said, shh, what I have for you, no man can put asunder. And that's you. Look at that goal around your head. I'm telling you. This is you. No accolades, no nothing. But you still receiving it. You still successful in your own way. And if not, on this horse, you on your way to success. Crown of Wands. Baby, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. All this wisdom at your age right now. At your big age, you got all this wisdom. And you been having it. That's what I have for you guys. If you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for your donation. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.